How much do you plan on making once you graduate?
9-10,000 per month.
Making like 300K, so
No, 90K to 100K.
150 to 200K.
Wow!
Computer science, computer engineering. Like a good job, paid good job. 9-10,000 per month. Yeah.
19?
Yeah, huh? Nine. I'll go for package. I feel like 1 lakh. I feel like for package 100K.
I'm a CS major and I want to go into machine learning and stuff.
And yours?
I'm also a CS major and I want to make a lot of money. Probably at a big company, but
sir.
yeah, we'll see.
What would be the average salary?
I don't know, like somewhere.
I mean, I see those TikToks where there's guys from the Bay and they're making like 300K. So I mean, that's the end goal.
Optimistic. I want to start off like, I don't know, 90 to 100,
I'm trying to make 6 figures.
and then at least 6 figures.
6 figures starting, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully, but that's just like that's definitely like out of reach, honestly.
I don't think so. I think you guys got it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. What are you guys' majors?
So both of us are actually Master of Computer Science students. So we're majoring in computer science.
What do you want to do with that after you graduate?
We're still kind of figuring it out. Probably something related to software development or software engineering. Kind of exploring things here and there.
Definitely something related to software, but don't know exactly what we need to do. Hopefully we'll figure it out by the end of our course.
Yeah. Once you get a job in that industry, like what would be the average salary that you make?
So actually it varies quite a lot depending from company to company. But
And your location.
yeah, and the location. But yeah, hopefully around 150 to 200K
Per year, yeah.
per year.
Same.
Yeah,
Okay. And that would be starting, or
yeah, that would be starting.
Starting, yeah.
and what made you choose computer science? Was it the money, or because you like doing it?
For me,
It was both.
both. Yeah.
It was both.
Actually, maybe I started because of the money, and then gradually
You develop
start-
interest.
yeah.
So, yeah, it works both ways.
And do you guys have any internships yet?
No,
We are looking for
actually,
intern-
actively applying for internships.
if you guys are hiring, please
Yeah.
message us on
Yes.
LinkedIn.
Yeah, that works. What are you guys' names?
So my name is Keshav.
And I'm Grusha.
Okay. UCI students.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're UCI.
Would you recommend this major to other people?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely if you love problem solving and computer science.
Internship, yeah.
Okay. And this is last question. What do you guys think of like web development? Do you think AI will take over that part, or do you think it'll be still there in a few years?
So personally, I hate web development. So I hope that AI should take over web development as soon as possible. Because web development sucks.
I don't think like him. I think that there is some things that AI cannot do, which only humans can do. So I think
That's not web development. Web development can definitely be done by AI.
not really.
Why do you hate it so much?
I don't know. It's just developing websites. So it's not like solving something.
It's
Something that really
it's a
is
pattern
problem.
that you
yeah.
can follow. So there's nothing
Exactly.
new in it once you do
That's
it once.
the
So
definition of AI. If there's a pattern, something AI can definitely do that.
And how soon do you think that'll happen?
I think it is already happening somewhere, someplace, but
it's not out there.
yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you guys.
We're both third years actually. All three of us third years. Afterwards, well, me and her, game industry, hopefully, indie, big AAA, we don't know.
Whichever.
Hopefully indie though.
Yeah, I really would like to start at like indie because that sounds like easier to kind of get my foot in, you know. I really have no idea.
I have no idea.
Last time I looked it up, I think it's 70K starting.
Oh.
Or closer to 50 then.
What is your major?
I'm electrical engineering and computer engineering double major.
What do you want to do after you graduate?
I think something in software, I'm not sure yet. Definitely somewhere like more tech-based.
What would be like the average salary once you get there?
Hoping for like, I don't know, 90K to 100K.
Starting out?
Not sure, yeah.
All right. So you go to UCI? And what's your major?
My major is computer science and engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year are you?
I'm a senior, so my fourth year. Yeah.
Almost done.
Yeah, almost done.
Would you recommend that major?
Depends what you want to do. Personally, I like software more, so the right choice for that would just to go solely into CS. But if you have interest in both software and hardware, CSC is recommended, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. What made you choose that route, the CS?
Well, I was always really invested into technology and the scale at what technology can bring. And that's what initially brought me into CS, but I wasn't really sure what I enjoyed, whether it was software or hardware. That's why I chose CSC. But eventually, as I kept working, looking into jobs and whatnot, I realized software is what was for me. Yeah.
Okay. And when you graduate, like, what would be the starting pay?
So that depends. Like I mentioned, like software, the technology and the services you develop are at a very big scale. So I personally have a job right after college lined up from a return offer for my internship, which I believe is around 190 for total comp, 190K. But I think the average salary for software engineering is around 90K, I think. Not really sure on the averages, but that's from my experiences.
Why is yours so high? Is it like a particular field that's why it's higher?
Well, like I said, for software engineering, all the services you develop are scaled to millions of people. And for that reason, that's why I believe they pay so well. Yeah, so.
Schooling, like, is this more hard work or more smarts, or is it both?
It's a mix of both. Specifically for CS, I would say there's a lot of outside work. Obviously, GPA does matter, but for CS, I believe GPA doesn't matter as much. Mostly your experiences, your projects, your internships, how much you prep for interviews, and all that. Yeah.
When you graduate, you'll be making what, 6 figures?
Yeah.
You excited or?
I am excited, but not much of the pay, just the work and what I'll be doing post college. Because obviously, it'll be nice to see the results of your work impacting people, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm more excited about. Yeah.
I think that's it. I appreciate it, man.
Of course,
Thank you so much again.
Of course.
All right, Jesse, what is your major?
My major is computer science.
Okay, what do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I plan on doing web development, front end, back end, all that good stuff. So I love creating stuff and showing off my creativity.
Yeah. What's like the average pay once you get that position?
Average pay, I think it's at least 3 figures, maybe. I'm guessing, but kind of not really in it for the money. I really just enjoy like coding. I really think technology is the future. So.
What is your major?
My major is computer science.
Computer science?
Yeah.
And what do you want to do after you graduate?
After I graduate, I'll probably want to start on UI UX design on basically software engineer, but like mostly to the user interface. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about it. And maybe if I have time, maybe I'll like do like a side job because I like art as well. So maybe I'll go through that as well.
That's cool. And when you get that job, like, what would be the average salary that you get?
I'm not too sure about the salary, but like maybe like 100 to 200 would be like a good starting point for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is your major?
My major is game development and interactive media.
Okay. And what do you want to do after you graduate?
After I graduate, I want to pursue a career inside of game design, producing games basically with like programming.
Okay. And what would be like the average salary that you make?
At the top of my head, I think the average salary is somewhere around 70 to 80K a year.
Starting,
yes.
Okay. Last question. What motivated you to do that? Is it because you like games, or?
Yeah. So, like my passion for like the longest time, like a hobby, I guess, would be playing games. I really enjoy playing games, and so it's kind of stuck with me. And I wanted to essentially incorporate that into what I actually do for a living.
So, what's your major?
My major is software engineering, and after I graduate, I would like to go into something related to machine learning or yeah, something in that field. I'm not sure exactly quite what it is.
Nice. What would be the average pay once you get there?
I'm not exactly sure, but I do know that the pay is like decent.
Decent. If you had a guess, average?
After a few years in the industry, I think it's like 6 figures, something around there.
Your major?
So I'm undeclared, but I'm trying to switch to computer science.
Nice. And what would you get paid once you graduate and get that computer science degree?
I think starting salary is like 90,000.
Oliver, what's your major?
My major is computer engineering.
Nice. What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
Enter a tech company and I don't know, go back to my home country.
Where are you from?
China.
China. Nice. How much do you think you can make once you graduate and get a job?
I don't know, maybe 2,000 a month.
You said 2,000?
2,000? Yeah. I think, yeah.
I thought it was like maybe 100,000 a year.
100,000. Almost.
About there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.